There are three specific ways God reveals who you are to marry to you. So just in case you might be currently experiencing some specific signs, these could be an indication that God is trying to show you who you are to marry. Before I go deep into this video, in order to explain to you these three specific ways that God reveals who you are to marry to you, if you know that you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video so that other persons can watch this video and also be blessed just like you are about to be blessed. And you too would be notified whenever I post more amazing videos like this that would bless your life. What are these three specific ways God reveals who you are to marry? I'll start by giving you a biblical example. The first way is express divine revelation. This implies God directly revealing the spouse to you in flesh and in spirit. This can be done through dreams, visions, or specific signs. In the scripture in Genesis chapter 24, when the servant of Abraham launched out to search for a wife for Isaac, he made a vow in his heart that whosoever is going to be the wife of Isaac should draw water from the well, give to him to drink, and also give to his camels to drink. And lo and behold, when Rebekah came forth, she carried out these specific signs, these specific things he prayed to God for, and said, this is what I want to see. Rebekah carried out or fulfilled these specific signs. So you might have been praying to God for a sign, and you realize that this young man or woman comes around you, and you begin to see these signs that you have been praying to God for. You have asked the Lord to show you some specific signs, and you begin to see the signs in this same person. It is an indication that God is trying to point you towards the angle of marriage. This could be your spouse. The next one is dreams. Sometimes you realize that you have been praying to God as regards to marriage, and then God suddenly opens your eyes in your dream realm. You begin to see a person. You have not seen this person before. You've never met this person, but you have met this person through a dream. And you realize that whenever you now meet this person physically, you can recall, I think I've seen this person somewhere, and God told me something about this person. Some of you, God will begin to open your eyes to see your spouse. This is not physical, but in the dream realm. I've been praying to God for marriage, and I've been seeing a person in your dream over and over again. This person, you know this person, who he is. You have been seeing him several times in your dream. You can tell his complexion. You can tell for sure this is who this person is, because you have been seeing him over and over again in the dream. The reoccurrence is God's way of assuring you the certainty of this particular information. So the moment you begin to see a person over and over again in your dream, in light of marriage, it is an indication that God is trying to show you who you are to marry. Remember in Matthew chapter 1 verse 18 to 24. Now when Joseph, the husband of Mary, discovered that Mary was pregnant, he wanted to take Mary away privately, but God had to visit him by virtue of the dream, made him understand that Mary is your wife, and that particular revelation gave him the confidence he needed to do what is right with Mary. Those dreams you are having are not mere coincidence. You just might have met your husband or wife. The second way God shows you who to marry is through confirmation by godly counsels or elders. Now, when you realize that some specific elders or mentors or leaders whom you have communicated the issue of marriage to are bringing to you the mind of God, and this mind of God is aligning to what God has told you before, it is an indication that God is trying to show you who to marry. Remember Ruth and Boaz in the Bible. When Ruth found Boaz, she sought wise counsel from Naomi, and Naomi was able to confirm what has been laid in her heart. Naomi was able to mentor her to understanding that this could be the leading of God. And also likewise Boaz, he did not just understand that I am to marry this woman, or he did not just fall in love. He rather went to the elders to seek wise counsel, and these wise counsels helped him to understand better that this is the woman I am supposed to spend the rest of my life with. This is trying to make you understand that God can use trusted individuals to confirm your marriage. I know majority of us do not want a situation whereby we would say it is so and so that made me marry that person. Majority of us also want to be in that situation where it seems like we did not choose our life partner ourselves. That is why before you even seek wise counsel, seek the face of God first. That is the number one counselor. So just in case the elders, the leaders, your mentors are bringing counsels to you, it is only a means of confirmation, a means through which God will use to confirm to you who to marry. So just in case an elder is in your life, a leader is in your life, a mentor in your life is trying to confirm these same revelations that you have been having, is trying to, sometimes you have not even told them to pray about the situation, but they came with words from God, and these words are confirming what God has told you. That can just be an indication that that is whom you are supposed to marry. Third way God shows you who to marry is by divine orchestration. This is God specifically arranging the circumstance. Now, a lot of persons call this coincidence, but it is not coincidence. You realize that there are specific persons in the Bible that have met their life partners through specific divine orchestration. Now let us go down to the history of man. When Adam met Eve, it was strictly through divine orchestration. God himself orchestrated the union between Adam and Eve. When Adam was sleeping, God took his rib and made woman out of it. That is the reason why whom you are supposed to marry is supposed to be a completeness of you. So yes, when you realize that there are specific situations, specific circumstances whereby you are meeting this particular person, you don't plan this, but you just keep meeting this person. Something about you is already ministry married to this person, but somehow you are also, by virtue of circumstances, you are meeting this person. It could be an indication that God is trying to say something to you. Jacob and Rachel met at the well, and now despite their specific kind of meeting, despite their amazing circumstances surrounding their meeting, Jacob still had to serve 7 years with Rachel's father in order to finally get her hand in marriage. Now, sometimes the situation that you have found yourself might become very challenging. The moment you realize that you are trying to be in the center of God's will as regards to your marriage, but somehow something is just trying to frustrate it. It could also be a sign that you are in the right place. Something just wants to fight against that thing that is of God. As long as it is of God, the devil will not want you to have it so easy. So when you realize that there are specific circumstances, that like situations that are beyond your control, that keeps bringing you and this person together, you are trying so hard to run away from it, but you just keep coming back together, it could be an indication that God is trying to show you who to marry. So dear Christian, put your eyes down, search your spirit, be prayerful, and discover your kingdom spouse that God has made for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know this video blessed your life. Please, if you're up to now, have not subscribed, please do it to subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video so that other persons too can see this video and be blessed just like you are blessed. God bless you.